Hey there folks, I'm Mysterious JG, and welcome back to Let's Play Nioh. I haven't played in a while, so I'm kind of forgetting what the ground rules I established were for these side missions. At one point, I think in my mind, it was like, if we've already played a mission on this map, I won't bother to show you the different missions. But I'm tempted to just play any mission I've never played before. It's like, you know, when you have the same... There's no different quests to do at Spider Nest Castle. You know what I'm talking. My words are not coming to me. So you come to the heir to the Nioh. The ocean roars again. This was the main mission. That same map had heir to the Nioh, so I didn't bother to show it on screen. Then we had a bunch of missions where, yeah, Magatama of Fire was a follow-up on the Silver Mine. And even though our good friend Senji Tome, who we've currently transformed into, gave us the mission, I don't think I showed that one on screen. I think I just did it. Kinky region. Hey. But anyway, no, so I guess what I've been doing is any side mission that's in its own little area, I've done on screen. Just in case there's something cool and unique to it. But here, it kind of looks like the Ogress. It doesn't have art that's separate from the Disappearing Razzmatazz. But I would think if they were exactly the same map, they would be just located here, and I would scroll through submissions. So I'm thinking they're separate. And the bridge, well, we've done battles on bridges before. So, I don't know. Let's do the Ogress, because it's the lowest level of the missions that's currently available to us. And we will see if it is, in fact, the same exact map as the Disappearing Razzmatazz, which is not what it's actually supposed to be called. Apparently, you've been transforming into other girls. It's weird enough that you're transforming into girls, but it's even weirder that you're apparently saving up to be able to transform into me. Nevertheless, apparently there's a cemetery in our domain that rings with... And it's like Okatsu is here talking to you, folks. I know how incredibly awesome my female voice is. Apparently there's a cemetery in our domain that rings with the eerie sound of a woman crying every night. She lives in the castle of the hot chick who takes off her clothes at night. Bonus points for anyone who knows what that comes from. Bonus points can be traded in for nothing at all. It has the locals terrified, and they asked me to do something about it, but I don't feel like it. Maybe you could transform into me and do something about it? I don't suppose I can impose on you to investigate. Oh, but before we do that... Hey, there's no Twilight missions available. Oh. There's just no Twilight missions that I can play. That's why. They're glowing red if you're allowed to play them, because you cleared the mission that they're a souped-up version of. But we should spend our Master Onmyo Mage's Locks. It said Harbor Mystical Powers. It will give you 3 Onmyo Mage skill points. Awesome. Let's use it. And Sandalwood Splinter. 50,000 Amaretta. I guess there's no reason to hold on to that. Unless you want to just, like, really have a whole bunch of, you know what? Maybe this is being silly conservative for no good reason, but I'm going to hold on to it just in case after my play session, I chance Google Sandalwood Splinter and find a really incredibly important reason not to use it. But I'm thinking you just use that and get some Amaretta for it. But, I wonder if you don't get one every time you finish a level, do you? There's no way. Although that would certainly make it a great level to grind on. No, you just get high quality wood. But we should use, we should check and see if we want to use those skill points right away. So for Onmyo Magic, this is something I should have done last time. 2 weakness talismans. So Devigorate Talisman and Weakness Talisman I picked up. I could up how many of those we can do. But the 3 skill points we have are the only skill points we have, so I'd want to spend them carefully. Sloth Talismans are freaking awesome, but we have to clear another mission before we can get any more. So we could +6 our resistance against fire. Yeah, we've got enough because we need to get... There's a prerequisite for it, but we could actually increase our resistance to any element with these 3 points. We could get more of any of the the talismans that imbue your weapons with elementals. Although I got those kind of foolishly, not really that... Not quite getting how valuable these Nioh magic scrolls were going to seem to me later. So that I could get the... I wanted to get the titles associated with these because you get rewards for the titles. You get titles for doing damage with elemental weapons. I could get even better against the yokai realm. Although it's kind of diminishing returns. Shockwave talismans. Why did I get this? Oh, it's a prerequisite for this. I've not been using Sacred Water. I'm starting to feel like all of the points spent in this tree were a waste of time and points. Rejuvenation is a good one. Increase health by elixirs. That's a passive that I definitely wanted to get, but I can't get any more on it right now. I could do better with steel talismans and resistance talismans. These are pretty awesome, but I need to... Oh. Yeah, getting more protection talismans would be pretty sweet, but I need to save up for it. Acquired Amarita plus 3% passive, done. Probably don't need any more of that for right now. Degeneration talismans, allow you to join Degeneration X. Wow, I'm in danger of spending a third of the video here, which I did not mean to do. Let's just say that the plan, and I might rethink it later, but the plan is to get more of the protection talismans, and I'm going to wait until I've got another 2 Nioh mage points so I can do that. That's the current plan. Let's do the Ogress. Let's do it. Oh, I didn't do my yoga today. Sorry. The phrase "let's do it" reminded me of that for reasons I won't explain. As war turns on and faith falters, even more temples fall into decay, strongly suggesting that this is the same map that we did last time. Oops. Oh, well, we didn't really explore it that thoroughly last time, did we? This, and it should be laid out differently. So, if you didn't get enough of me messing around with menus and Senji Tome fighting with a hammer last time, boy, are you in luck. Let's see which Guardian Spirit, what bonuses this Guardian Spirit gives me, because I wasn't really... I think I got the, let's see, luck. I got the luck boost one for my off-screening because I was hoping I would occasionally get better quality items dropped for more glory when donated. Although, human item drop rate goes up with this guy. Actually, this is the one I should have been using if that was my thought process. I guess luck would give me a better chance of rare items. This will give me more items, but... Oh, humans and yokai, I don't think revenants would be affected here. This one gives me life recovery by final blow, ninjutsu. Gives me treasure sense. Sense enemies. Too many menu items to think through in this game. I'm not even kidding, that is gradually getting on my nerves. Stealth for enemies. Does that mean that they are harder for me to detect them? Yeah. other way around. That makes a lot more sense. Boosts my Nioh magic power, which isn't really that big of a deal. I don't think creeping around with a hammer is great for stealth, but... So let's ignore this door here for now and start this way, although if this door is not openable... Uh-oh. You don't know who you are, but you know who they are? Well, you just seem like this Ogress would appear to be the spirit of a woman who's just kind of in a bad way. She lost someone she cared about, possibly a lover, possibly a child, possibly a family member of some other kind. She's just not having a great year here. Now look at all that bonus damage I got because I got rid of the stupid Tachibana hat, which we can't see while we're transformed. Transform and roll out. Maybe I'll just go ahead and freaking buy the Ginchio transformation and play as her for a few videos too. Why not? It's possible that this will slow down my acquisition of glory, but I don't think it makes that much of a difference. You! Fuck you, man. I snuck up on you ninja styles. Shit! Fuck that up at the end and at the beginning, if I'm being honest. Hey! What did I say at the beginning of the last video? I haven't played in a little while. I've been playing Dynasty Warriors 9, which basically is just... Oh, no, I said I wasn't going to fight Revenants. There's the other thing I said in the last video. Basically, Dynasty Warriors 9, all Dynasty Warriors game, button smashing. There's some strategy. I think to the extent that there's strategy, I've gotten it in those games. But it's mostly button smashing. Yeah, I should be looking carefully at the charms before giving them away, but I'm not sure that I can be bothered. I'll probably let quite a few things collect up here and just take some time off screen to sort through them before do my next big glory donation. Oops, apparently they can... Makes sense that they can knock you out of that with ranged attacks, but I did not know that for a fact. Since those guys don't block, I thought they would be perfect to attack with the hammer spin thing. Alright, so I've used 2 elixirs and nothing has dropped any, which is... I feel like usually the yokai drop those for me. I freaking hate these like ranged fire guy. Step a little closer. Don't be shy. Yo, he's actually gonna cross over. He really shouldn't have done that. Alright, let's have some poison bombs ready to go here. That's it. Thank you for jumping back into the poison, ninja friend. Uh-oh, uh-oh! I'll just let him die from poison. Hey, I got some more Raging Bull gear. But no elixirs. I'm going through them at quite a rate. So I'm exploring this level a lot more thoroughly in this than I did in the... Oh, hey, it's one of those guys. cool. I haven't killed many of them, and there are titles you get for killing pretty much every enemy that you haven't killed a bunch before. Yeah, I knew that I had fought one and that I didn't really... I just kind of cornered it and killed it immediately, so I was trying to figure out why would they be considered so difficult? You don't have to kill that many to get a reward, and the answer is, if you don't have them cornered, they do weird projectile stuff. Wait, did I hear a... Oh, the Kadama are on the other side of the wall. I was like, I didn't think there were Kadama hiding in this level. Yeah, I creep around, guys. Creep around, creep around, creep up, and creep down. Let's creep around. So it's an interesting little level design. They can block off that one door and make it very different. The sequence in which you have to do everything changes a lot. See, I'm not sure how I would have been caught by that guy if I wasn't already caught by him. I guess I actually stopped and creeped around until... I stopped creeping around, but it was probably right after the point where he would have detected me had I not been creeping around. I've kind of got the timing down for how long they like to float around before they shoot at you. I feel like I do anyway. Now that I've said that, watch me never successfully cut them off right before they attack again. Well, if this was that last mission, this would be about where this would all go down. You're not even a ninja, so how scared should I really be of you? The ninja yokai are still a bit of a puzzle to me. I haven't quite figured out their attacks. But these guys I'm usually pretty good against. And as soon as I say that, I just go in there, do a spaz out combo, and fail to hit anything. The head was clipping through the wall alarmingly, friend. Damn, right at the end I had him without taking a hit. I switched over to the non-heavy hits because I thought he was just about to die. And yes, if you haven't noticed, my pattern is try to evade, rush in, and just do the heavy, take lots of spirit or key away axe / hammer hits. That's how I'm doing it. It's gotten me through the game okay so far. I'm sure that somebody else out there has a different strategy that works better. But this has been serviceable. And it's even more fun when you're playing as somebody like Senji Tome, and she's carrying around this hammer that weighs more than she does, but presumably weighs more than William does too. And she's just smashing dudes with it. Okay, well apparently I wasn't as sneaky as I thought, despite my awesome sneaky bonuses. God damn you, jerks. Sure, I'm acquiring a lot of stones, though. You got some stones to mess with me. Shinobi box. Shinobi's back, by the way. I saw one of them umbrella dudes over here somewhere. Foppish bumbershoot of death. Okay. If you do a gesture and his eyes turn red, he doesn't like it. I thought it had something to do with matching the color of the gestures. Oh, he liked that, though. Oh, he's into that big time. I feel like there should be some enemies hiding here. So I'm going to not sneak because I'm silly. There were like ninjas and shit hiding here before. I guess if you can't get to where the Ogress is from here, then this would purely be a little loot zone. Hey, a brawler's armor. I thought it said brewer's armor for some reason. Is that worth doing at all? No, it wasn't. Not worth doing at all. Definitely saw that umbrella guy hanging around. Okay, so she's gonna be in there. That's fine. Smart thing at this point is probably to just open this gate and then save at the shrine, just in case. Got a temptation to take out that enemy over there that won't recur, but there's no strong reason to. I mean, before saving, because it won't recur even after I... The whole thing of the Kadama Shrines, of course, is that you, enemies respawn. Well, I get more elixirs, too. I guess I forgot that. But the enemies respawn, but that kind of doesn't matter when those are the enemies that don't respawn anyway. Uninteresting little enemy, aren't you? You were really fucking me up. Oh, damn! Yeah, he really messed me up, didn't he? Okay, well, I gotta get my frickin', Oh man, I don't really have a good setup for fighting a boss type creature at all here. So I way underestimated this fella. And now I need to make absolutely sure that I get mine. Because I gotta get my corpse back. And I know people have been encouraging me to use the item that lets you retrieve your corpse. Oh, he's coming to get me, so I guess I'll get him. Yeah, I don't really have my optimum fighting boss type monsters gear set up here. Like, I don't have the thing that allows you to you're one of those guys? I don't normally think of them as being the kind of guy who would be one of these enemies. But I guess if you don't realize that the hidden wall is there, you need to do this to open the door. Genji the what? Genji the Slicer, beaten up by one-eyed Oni. Well, you know, I was talking smack about how those umbrella guys are easy, but but I normally consider the one-eyed Oni pretty easy, but apparently I need to watch that because I got my butt kicked by one. So I want to check something with my titles real quick, if you don't mind, and even if you do. No prestige points, which means I probably didn't gain any new ones. So this would be the place to come. Biwa Bikuboku. Let's see. I don't think I've gotten all my oh, you can't look it up here. I don't think I've beaten enough of those umbrella guys to get the in-game reward for it, but oh, did you guys auto get excited when she shows up, or did you spawn when she showed up? Oh, shit. Not doing good here. Snuck up on me, lady. No, good for you. Don't let me cheese you. No, I missed a spot. Did she slow me down? Yeah, she slowed me down. Shit. Not doing that great here. Can you not block those?
The Snake Man, he did this to me. It was Callahan.
Snake Man, I think, is the Britisher guy that we're following. So you won't let me back out of there. So I don't know that I was the most artful completion of that mission in the history of completion of that mission. But we did it. I was hoping we could see the little umbrella demon like bowing down to us in recognition of our supremacy, but in fact it appears that human enemies will do that. Yokai just disappear. So that was different enough from the mission to get the tea wood that I feel like it was okay that we did it on screen. The next mission is just like a bridge. So I might do that off screen, and then if something super exciting happens, or maybe I'll just do it on. Why am I subjecting myself to playing a whole bunch of the game? I don't have enough videos to keep the one upload a day thing going. Then why would I be making myself play missions off screen?
A yokai, I should have known. I hear that a lot of people are transformed into ghosts and yokai after death. It's the power of their worldly attachments and resentments. Perhaps the one you saw, too, was lamenting whatever it was that bound her to our world.
Could be. High quality lacquer, highest quality wood, and Master Ninja's laws. Master Ninja theme song. So here's a good time to mention this. As I Let's Play tonight, I'm trying to be quiet because I got a noise complaint in my apartment complex recently. The strange thing about it was that months ago, on a Saturday, I got a phone call from the leasing office asking if everything was okay because there had been reports of someone screaming like they were in trouble or pain or danger or something. And I said, I haven't heard anything, I'm not really sure what you're talking about. I haven't been in the apartment all day. I've been in and out. So if somebody was screaming earlier, maybe I missed it. I don't know. And then recently I got something just like shoved into my door from the leasing office that officially was, we want everyone to be comfortable here, and we hope that, we hope that you'll always be comfortable living in these apartments, but we do have to remind you to respect your neighbors. And said that a noise complaint had been filed because of loud, constant screaming. So, I have not been doing any loud, constant screaming in my apartment. And when I went to the leasing office to ask about this, the person who was there said, "Oh, I didn't process that complaint, so I can't give you any more details. Sorry." Because I was like, is this coming from one person or multiple people? Can you tell me what day, what time of day? I mean, like, because if I was Let's Playing at night after, like on a Friday or Saturday late, maybe there was no other background noise, or if I had the TV turned up because I was cooking with the fan on, like, the description, constant loud screaming, not helpful, because I can't think of any time I've been doing constant loud screaming. So, I'm going to try to remember to be quiet just in case, but in the meantime, since I got called and asked if I had heard screaming months ago, I'm thinking, oh, that was their way of checking to see if there was something wrong, because someone had said, hey, the person in this apartment is screaming. And then, because when I did go to the leasing office to ask about it, they said, yeah, we sent out a lot of notices today because we'd had various noise complaints had piled up and had never been officially, I guess closed out in their system that they had been addressed. So now I'm thinking, oh, somebody telephoned and complained months ago about something, and I just got a written notice about it, and now no one's going to be able to tell me what the fuck it was. But it was copied to, and I've never heard of this before, it was copied to my resident file, which I think means that they keep a file on all the residents so that they can kick people out of their apartments if they, are being a nuisance. So I have to find out what's going on with this. I'm telling you guys, because this is currently the Just Close Friends Let's Play, because everybody's watching Dynasty Warriors 9. Although I might mention it there too if I suddenly start getting really quiet. I have to figure out what the heck this is, just in case. But more likely, whatever this was months ago, and I've been Let's Playing that entire time, and I haven't heard about it since. So hopefully it was just an action movie I was watching with the sound turned up. Don't really know. But anyway, on behalf of myself, Okatsu, and the Ogress, I want to thank you guys for watching. I was expecting like a big, ugly, thick-muscled monster, but instead we got more like the ghostly, roby, demony monster. So that's a thing. Next time, these bridge ones are usually pretty short. So maybe we'll just do this one, and if it takes less than half a video, I can go ahead and get started on the next main mission, Falling Snow. Though honestly, getting started on a main mission is going to severely limit my ability to just play around with the game, not progressing the story, but grinding if I feel like doing that. Because I'll pretty much need to finish this mission, and it can take me a few videos to do any of those missions. I guess I'll figure it out, folks. It'll be alright. In the meantime, I'm the Mysterious JG. I want to thank you guys for watching, and I hope you'll tune in next time for more of Nioh.